Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you all had a better week than I did. But that's not the point. Actually, it kind of is. It's the worst week you have, the worst time it is, the more you look forward to sitting down and relaxing with something you enjoy, right? And it has been far too long since I have had the pleasure to play Great No Games' Iron Helm. This is a fantastic one-player dungeon, though. I absolutely love this game. So, actually, the reason I'm 5 minutes late is because there was one rule I couldn't remember, and I was digging through the rule book, trying to find it. It was driving me crazy for like 6, 7 minutes, and then I realized I have the appendix, and it was right in here. So, didn't want to do that. Spend that time on camera. So now, what I want to do is I've played this game 3 times already. Twice, yeah, two of them was on camera, and I want to be careful because I want to try to run this as a campaign character. Is what I would like to do with Zolla here. Oh, by the way, she has the skill conceal. It's kind of out of the way over here. I don't know where the hell to put it so it's on camera. Hold on, let me raise this up. So I want to play with Zolla. I've used her once already. I want to do it again. It's a little better, I think. Still can't really see that, but you can see it over here a little bit. Anyway, so I used her, and who was I used the Sage. I think it was this guy here. I used Sortab. And Ozel was his name, and I played a game. I used Ozel. Now I was really thinking about using the thiefy character, but again, it's the allure of the bow. So I want to give this one more shot, and hopefully Zolla can survive. And what I'm going to do is, if she survives this, I've already played through Warren of Despair. That wasn't very good because I jumped right to it instead of advancing in character level. So, but if I do advance in character level as normal, we're going to go to Galnock's Labyrinth next, and if that survived, then we'll go right into the Blackened Burrow. Those are all I have. That's all I was able to afford to buy, but that's actually pretty good. Coming into it with 3 of the starter packs. So Zolla gets to start off with a short bow and with leather armor. And her skill is conceal, which means I may be able to avoid a skirmish. But if I fail miserably, and I'm going to take more damage. The armor is going to be able to subtract damage, initial damage, in most cases. Skeleton archers are able to bypass that, if I remember correctly. And this is it. So we're playing the base game here, the base game. Then we'll advance into the expansion packets. Now, it's been about 5, 6 months since I played this game, so bear with me. But we're going to be going through. I have this handy. I have the appendix handy. So I think I'm ready to go. So this is a strict 16-card deck. You're going to choose one of 2 cards at a time. When we get through an entire deck, we will advance up a level. This is the way this happens. And what level we're on will affect certain aspects of the enemies. So that's why that's important to make sure you're tracking that. So I'm going to give all the cards a shuffle again on camera as we are going through this. Like so. Each deck, before I use it for the first time, I will remember to do that. All right, so so let me just explain to this. So I have 14 health. I have 12 energy. This number 8 is how much you can carry your encumbrance. So right now I'm at 1, and I'm at 2, so that's 3. 3 out of 8. That 1 is my 1 ration. This is my 1 ration. Every time I advance a level, I'm going to have to eat or take damage. And 2 is the amount of gold that I start with. Well, anything I do is going to cost me energy. And obviously any damage I take is going to cost me health. I can turn this in for 3 gold. I can turn that in for 3 gold. I gotta find there's someone that does all the selling. So I'm gonna do this the same way every time. This is gonna be the card flipped up. This is gonna be the card face down. Well, I'm gonna try to remember. That's what I'm gonna do every time. But this is a little bit of a waste. On the first turn, coming up with the campsite. I kind of think that's a waste for the very beginning of the game. You have spied a relatively quiet location to set up camp. It will not be long before you attract attention to yourself. Choose one of the following actions. Okay, so this might be worth it to gain the ration. I only start with one, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Rations cost 0 on encumbrance. Why the hell would you go into a dungeon with just like one box of Oreos or whatever whatever? Wouldn't you want to bring at least 3? 2, I would still argue you on, but I guess it's better than 1. But 3, you want to be at least 3. So this might be worth it. Or I can rest, but I don't need to gain any health, lose any poison. I haven't been poisoned yet. I don't need to regain energy. So I might do this and discard this card here. You don't get to look at the card you discard. Everything gets discarded face down. But that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to discard this. And this is what we're going to do so that I can gain another ration. Another ration. I'll feel a little bit more comfortable now if I can get a third one before I go to the next level. I'll feel super comfortable if I can get 4. Spend 1 to go down to start the next level with 3, but that's not the case. All right, so this, there we go. That's how simple it is. I mean, we didn't get the combat or anything, but this is the way it's going to be running. So I get to choose. I can choose this card, or I can choose the unknown. Now, with cards like this, you see they're divided 1 and 2. And this is something that, although this game is very similar to Jason Glover, Iron Helm's other, Great Home Games' other game, Desolate. Desolate didn't have this. This means if this is your first card choice or if this is your second. So this isn't the first card's choice. So if I choose it, it will be this effect here. So a skirmish. If I choose this, then I draw my weapon, ready for battle. Draw an enemy card and the dungeon level, and add the dungeon level to their health. If this was the second card, I'd be adding 4 to their health. Ouch, that kind of really blows. Now, I definitely want to start fighting, right? So I can get loot. And this is early on enough. I'm still max health. Play it safe. I think this I might be a little bit safe because +2 at the dungeon level, +2 to their health. So whatever it is just going to be +3 because we're on dungeon level 1. So whatever this is will be +3 health. This is the second card that'd be +4. You know what? Let's see what's behind door number 2, Monty. Was this a good choice? It's the same freaking thing. Oh my God. Okay, it does kind of suck, but let's remember this is still the first level. I mean, this would really suck if it was level 4, right? Because then it would be +8 or +9. This is 4 +1, so this is just +5. I say just. Let's see if that's just. Oh, I didn't shuffle. I did not shuffle. I said I was going to shuffle each one. Sorry about that. Getting so excited. The adrenaline's starting to race. I got a fight coming up, and I was tripped before coming into the fight. Okay. Undead Warrior. Always looks like he has 3 legs. this flail here. So he's going to have a +5 health. So that's a 10. That's a freaking 10 health. I'm going to lose 1 blessing with initial damage. Well, I don't have any blessings yet, so that's good. This symbol means if I have a weapon matching that, which I don't, it'll do extra damage. I forgot how much. I'll have to look that up. I forgot how much the extra damage is. Ooh, boy. Okay. If I get blessings, I get to choose them blindly from here, by the way. That's what this pile is. Okay, so unless something says otherwise, like number one on an ambush, I think it's the only card maybe I can think of off the top of my head that says this. But unless the card says otherwise, they always get an initial attack, initial damage on you, which is going to be equal to that number three plus the difference of these two dice. If it's a tie, they swing and a miss. Oh, they swing and a miss. 3 minus 3 is 0. Woo! Okay, that's a pretty lucky start. For an unlucky choice, I chose so unwisely. Woo! Okay, that gives me a moment to breathe. But this thing still has 10 health. I get to roll one six-sided die for each energy I spend. I'm using my bow. It's my primary weapon. It's two-handed. Deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage. I did not see that. You must re-roll die results of 6. That kind of sucks. So he's already taken 2 damage here. He's already taken 2 damage before I even come in swinging. Two damage, not 3. Sorry. Dump, dump. All right, so 8 is better, I guess. 8 is better. If I spend 2 dice, that's an average of 6. I don't want this to last too long. And he's not the toughest thing I could fight. If he was, I'd just spend a whole ton of energy right now since I have it all. But he's not the toughest thing I can fight on this level right now. Actually, with a 5, he actually is one of the tougher ones, I think. I'm trying to remember. It's been several months. How much to spend? How much to spend? I'm going to go in swinging big. I'm going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3 of my energy to roll 3 dice. Now, mine is a little different than his. I have to add them all together, I believe. Your return to attack, it works a little differently. You must decide how much energy I did. You may spend or discard up to 3 tokens, I did. And roll 1 6-sided die for each. You must have a weapon, I do. Roll the dice, add their values together, then boost that number through any bonuses. If attack value is equal or lesser than their... Oh, okay, so yeah. Just add these together. Oh. See, I either did or didn't. I don't know which die was my third one. If I had chosen only 2 energy instead of 3, which 2 would this have been? Would it have been these 2? Or would it have been these 2? But either way, that's an 11. 8 left, so I did crush that undead warrior. So I get to keep this off to the side. When I get 3 of them, I can do a skill upgrade. Oh, I'm going to put them over here. My trophies. And, so let's see what I get. Hold on. Yeah, I get stuff, don't I? I might. That star 4 is treasure type. So treasure type 1, it's not really a star. I don't know what you... So treasure type 1 means I don't remember. Treasure type value of 1 allows you to draw 1 random card from the top of the loot deck or take 1 gold from the supply. I'll take a card off the loot deck. And I get 1 gold. 1 gold. And the card off the top of the loot deck, which I will remember to shuffle, unlike I did for the enemies. Here we go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Before the first draw every time. Oh, I can't use that with the bow. Subtract 1 from both initial damage and counter strikes. Oh, that's right. I would have taken one less initial damage if he had hit. But I can hold on to this. I have the weight for it, and I could sell it. Probably make enough to buy a better bow if it becomes available. So right now that's 3, 2 is 5, 6. So I can carry up to 2 more. I can carry up to 2 more. I gotta remember my conceal. You may attempt to avoid a skirmish. I roll 2 6-sided dice for that. Coming up. Ooh, found treasure just lying there. Ooh, or an unknown door in the corridor. Okay, so the treasure says, want to take a look at this? Oh, treasure says, this is the first. So if I choose this card this turn, that's the only choice I have is the top one. You may find an open chest that has been looted. A single coin remains. Now, if this had been my second choice, this chest must have been stocked with goods recently. So I draw a loot card and a potion card. So it actually sucks to have this as your first choice because, and I think I understand that, because if the better thing was the first one, you would almost never gamble. I think that's why they did that. 1 gold. I have 3. The short bow is worth 3. That means a better bow is worth more. So I could use that 1 gold. Or this might be anything. Who knows? Maybe another fight. I don't want to lose energy. But I have to fight my way through. Okay, I am going to walk past that. Who needs 1 gold, right? When you could. Oh, Scheiße. This is the worst possible way to draw this card. It truly is. 2, because if it was 1, then I would get the ambush on the enemy. But 2, no, your foe catches you by surprise, gaining the upper hand. Draw an enemy guard and add the dungeon level to their initial damage. Add the dungeon level plus 4 to their health. All right, I already shuffled this. I don't have to do that again. This is what I almost drew at first, and this would have been an easier fight. Okay, so this has 3, and initial damage of 1. 0 treasure. Cold works against it. No coin. Bastard. Then yeah, where would he keep it? It doesn't look like he could be wearing any capri pants there. I don't know. The capri pants are going to have pockets? I don't know. I don't know. All right. So draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level to their initial damage. The initial damage is 1. Okay. The dungeon level is 1. So that's going to be 2 plus the difference of this. Oh, I really thought that was 2 4s for a moment. That's 2. The difference of 6 and 4 is 2. Level 1 plus 1, 2. So that's 4 damage. I'm still not happy, but it could have been a lot worse. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Add the dungeon level plus 4 to their health. So it's another 5, so that's 8. I was able to kill an 8-pointer last time. With only 2. Will I be that lucky again? Okay, well, actually, no, he's taken 2 damage before the initial damage was already done, remember? I almost forgot that, remember? So he has 6. I feel a lot safer just using 2 energy for 2 dice, since he only has 6, because that's the mean average. I made it by the skin of my teeth. This is why I'm not a gambler, folks. Well, not for money, anyway. 6, 3, 5, 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 damage. But yeah, no treasure, no coin. But if I get 1 more of these, I can get an agility skill. It costs more for the non-skills. I think 5. I'm not sure. I got to look that up if I want to buy a non-skill. I'm not going to waste the time to look that up now. Oh, how many have we gone through already? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, after this, we're at the halfway point for this level. A clearing. Ooh, draw a plot card. I think I want to use that. I want to do a plot card. I want to do a plot card. I want to do a plot card. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a plot card. I'm going to do a plot card. These plot cards are awesome. Each time you get an expansion pack, there are certain cards in there, like plot cards. It'll tell you which plot cards to take out from the core set and add these or this new plot card in. Plot cards are really fun. I like the way they work the story, and they allow you to move up the morality or down, up or down the morality chart. That's what that thing is. This just keeps visual tracks so we remember what level we're on. And it's double-sided. The other side of that looks like a cavern. Okay. Okay. I'm going to draw a plot card. Woo! Hidden in. You smell roasting meat and hear the sounds of laughter and clanking of dishes. Of all the places to find a secret tavern. You enter the small door and are met with friendly gazes. Eat and rest by the fire, or gamble. Pay 1 gold for a meal and gain 2 health and 1 energy. Well, that might be the way to go. If you gain 5 or more gold, you are kicked out of the... I guess you can gamble multiple times then. Okay. But I'm not going to gamble. I will eat and rest. I will spend a gold. I'm not happy about that. But in order to gain back 2 health, like these 2 right here, and I really want to say kind of more importantly, I think, is getting back this energy. This is a fun dungeon delve. It's a fun little combat game. I like the way the dice is set up for combat. It kind of reminds me a little old school, almost like a, not that it is like, but it kind of, do you get me if I say it's reminiscent? To me, it's reminiscent to some of the dice combat style from the old school tabletop wargaming kind of stuff. Might not be exactly like that, but it makes me feel that way. Okay, so I think that was good. I didn't like losing the money. Oh, didn't like losing the money, but I did enjoy getting some energy back. So now we're halfway through. Ooh, another skirmish. I can't remember how many skirmish cards there are in this. This is the 3rd one that I know of. I might take that. I might end up taking that. Because I only went through 1 ambush, and I'm sure I know there's more than 1 ambush card in here. I'm going to take the skirmish. So draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level +2 to their health. So this is going to be +3 to their health. Of a goblin who has 2, so that's 5. Oh, and it says, you may avoid this conflict by spending one. I am not bribing this little shit. I'm not doing that. All right, his initial damage is a base of 1. He has treasure type 1, which is the top loot card or a gold coin. And he's worth a gold coin. So before initial damage, he's taking 2 because of my bow. Because I Legolas him. I think Zolla's a girl, so I Legolal him. I don't know. So he just has the 3 health left, 2 plus. That would have killed him. If he didn't have that bonus. And that's before initial damage. Like he would have been coming out from behind the wall, about to chuck the spear, and he'd been so quick he turned around and is dead. But this did boost his health up. So he has 3 remaining. And now we got to check see what he does. So the difference of these two, which is 1 plus 1, is 2. So I've lost 2. I just got those back, didn't I? And now I get to go. 3 left. I'm going to spend 1 energy, the one I just got back. I'm going to spend 1 die, and I have to do 3 or better. This is the mean average. I don't feel as confident with the mean average on a 1 die roll, as confident as I did as the mean average on a 2 die roll. But I really got to conserve energy. I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down to 6. Literally half my energy, and I'm not even through level 1 yet. So I have to conserve energy. I got to. So just the 1 die. I need 3 or better. Come on, baby. Oh! Fudge rucker. Okay, so that was like it literally was the worst possible roll I could have done against this freaking goblin. You know, I take down a flying dragon snake. I take down an undead warrior. So much tougher, but this little freaking goblin. God, I hate goblins. Okay, so this schmuck is going again. So he's going to be dealing me the average damage on this. Sorry. So that's a 2. 1, so that's 3. That was so not worth it for me. So he has 2 hit points left. Again, I'm just going to go 1. Now I get the 6. Sure. I'm running low on energy. I am not happy about that. All right, so 1 treasure type. I'm going to draw instead of taking the gold, but then I get a gold anyway. There you go, a little gold sign here. Okay. Loot. A health potion counts as 1. May discard this card to gain 4 health. And that I'm doing that immediately. I am doing that immediately. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Uh, 2, 3, 6, 8, 7. Okay, I didn't have to discard anything. I was able to quaff that down real quick. So this is my 3rd enemy, and skill advancement. Through conquering your enemies, will gain experience that will help you towards learning new skills. Whenever you defeat an enemy, keep the enemy card face up in front of you in a pile. Once you've acquired 3 enemy cards, you may spend them by flipping them face down. To learn a new skill that matches your skill proficiency, if you want to learn a skill outside, it will cost you 5. Okay, so I will flip these 3 down. And this is what I already went through. I already went through this and put them in the order that I thought I was going to prefer to purchase them in. So she is agility based, as it says in the bottom corner. This is an agility skill. So when using a bow, you may re-roll all die results of 1. And what I did forget, I caught this now. So that would have made a difference at least twice, I think. So I apologize now. I caught it now. Too late to retcon anything. But because it's a cheap-ass short bow, I have to re-roll all results of 6. I'm sorry, I'll try to keep that in mind. Maybe keeping my archery card there that I'm going to want to check from time to time will remind me of the short bow problem. So I apologize. If you caught that before I did, good eye. Good eye. Okay, so I feel a little bit better now. A little bit better. Because we're getting close to the end of this level. So right here we're looking at... Oh, good. I can sell this shield. Maybe improve my stuff. Okay, the merchant. I'm not even bothering putting this down over here because I've been wanting to see the merchant. I want to try to upgrade. Okay, so deep in the dungeon seems like a strange place to set up shop. But who are you to but who are you to question his sanity? You may make a purchase from the merchant. Buy. Draw loot and potion cards based on the dungeon level you are in to form the shop. So I'm on level 1, so that's just 1 loot and 1 potion. Sell. The merchant will buy unwanted items for you for 1 gold each. Oh. Oh, that sucks. 1 gold each. Well, let me see what I want to buy first. I mean, I guess I got to sell that shield. I thought it was, I guess, okay. So I'll sell the shields. I also don't want to be bothered with that weight. And make an extra gold that way before anything else happens. Come on, here we go. So it's 4 gold I got. So 1 loot and 1 potion. Okay, I didn't have to do this yet. So let me remember now on camera, as I like to do for all of you, and show off my mad Las Vegas skills here. Last time I was there, Teller was begging me to show him how to shuffle cards. So one, one loot. Oh, I have to fight a mimic. Oh, I think one of the last games I played that were on camera. I know. I think it was one that was on camera though. I discarded this because it was from the merchant. Thinking, why would the merchant have this? But no, I should not have done that. So I'm going to have to fight this. But I do get to draw 2 things. So the other thing is an antidote. That's awesome. Remove 3 poison. But I got to fight this mimic that's just leapt out of the merchant's card at me. I always thought, I know I must not be the first one to have thought this in D&D terms, but I always thought that a mimic would be an awful, cool, familiar for a doppelganger magic user. Of course. Anyway, so this thing is getting the initial draw on me as they normally do. But he's taking 2 damage first. And I see, but there's no card effect. So he just has the 6 health. There's no card effect that came into play like often does with these cards, the dungeon cards. So that's in my favor. And the fact that he's technically already taken 2 damage because of my bow is helping me with him only having 4 left. And I'm not going to pay him off with one of my rations. So I'm going to take these 2. Oh, that sucks. Is that still 4 points? Plus 3 is 7. Wow, this thing really did surprise me. Let me count out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a big chunk of my health. Look, the camera just quaked. So scared for what's going to happen to me next. Now, Zolla, there may not be a campaign in your future, dear. Or sir. I can't tell, and I'm not going to assume. So now it is me. 4 points left. I can't take the chance. I'm gonna have to use 2 energy. I'm gonna have to use double it up. So 1s I get to re-roll, and 6 I have to re-roll. 1s and 6s. Okay, well, that's still enough damage. That's 6 points of damage, which finishes off the 4 that the mimic had. But now, treasure type 3. This might be worth it indeed. Treasure 3. That's treasure type 0. I thought he had treasure in his belly. That would have made sense. That would have something in his belly, right? So no treasure. Wow, nothing for my effort here. Well, I get a kill for it, right? So it's getting me towards another skill. The antidote. Yes, I'm gonna need it. I know I'm gonna need it. So that I will buy that. Merchant, you suck. You need to check your gear. Need to check what you're selling. Okay, because if if we were in town and this happened, quite honestly, I would have you in court. That's a liability. That's a huge liability, dude. Oh, is this the last two? Last four. Uh-oh. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ambush! Oh, I'm so taking this, I think. You catch the foe by surprise and gain the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and ignore their initial damage. Add the dungeon level to their health, though. Yeah, I'm just... There's two cards there. I'm just taking that, so I'm going to get rid of this card here. Draw an enemy card. If I get an ambush on... Is it really that hard to ambush a zombie? I don't feel like this is much of an accomplishment anymore, to tell you the truth. But I'll take it. All right, so add the dungeon level to their health. Dungeon level is 1. Here's a health of 2. Zombies do not inflict initial damage. Oh, deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage. So, wow, I have a question now. Does he take 2 damage? Does he take 2 damage from my bow before taking initial damage? Not after. If that said after, like a reaction, and he doesn't deal any, then no. But this is happening as a reaction to getting the upper hand, so to speak, with your quick bow skills, right? So I think that leaves him with 1. And he gets no initial damage. So I go. Initial damage, the player goes. This takes 2 before any initial damage is checked for. So he's taken 2 damage. He has +1 because of the level. I'm going to spend, I'm not going to spend, wait a second. I'm not going to spend anything because if I remember correctly, let me double check. It should be right here. I know I was just reading that you can do 1 damage with unarmed attack. Yeah. Oh, if you are unarmed, you only deal if you are unarmed. So I kind of feel like that means I can't just punch him because I'm holding a 2-handed weapon. Fudge. Because, I mean, otherwise I would just let go with one of the hands and punch it for 1 damage. I'll do this. Roll this. Roll 1's over. 2 damage. So that's my second kill in the second cycle. My 5th kill. Oh, and that no money, but 1 treasure type 1. I will not choose the gold. I will choose the loot. I have a dagger. You must re-roll die results of 6 when a dagger is used as a primary. This is just for sale. Let's face it, that is just for sale. Okay. A labyrinth. Oh, the labyrinth. Surely your cunning will see you out of this wizard's maze. Discard 1 ration. If you have no rations, lose 3 health. I don't like this one. Which leaves this. I'm going to go for the unknown. John, what happened to playing it safe? I don't want to lose a ration. You know how I feel about rations. Oh, arrow trap. Oh, no. This is 2. Remember, this is 2. Second card choice. Your greed has you walking blindly into a storm of arrows. Gain 2 poison tokens. Well, I'm certainly glad I freaking bought this now, aren't I? Oh, 2 poison. I didn't even unbag the poison because I was really hoping that I wouldn't need it. Well, everything else is in a bag, but at least it's been unzipped. So she's taking 2 poison. I do not like that at all. Okay. So there's only one. There's 2 eyes on it. When these eyes equal 10, the boss monster comes out. Now, end of level. Shuffle all of this. Re-randomize. And this is how each level is tougher, though you're playing the same cards. Right? Because it says add levels to things. And that's how it ranks up. And that's good enough. Gotta feed my character. Only one ration left. I'm gonna use this to get rid of those 3. So this is gone. These are gone. I'm not gonna take any damage. At the end of the, because it sucks. At the end of the round, if you take damage, if you have poison, then it's building up, and it'll just keep building up. You'll get more at the end of each level, and when your poison equals or exceeds your health, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. So level 2, and falls down into the caverns. Level 2. Oh no! Haha. Now I get to draw a plot card and resolve it. Maybe a little more room for you guys up here so you're not bumping into each other. The shrine. In the clearing, you find a towering shrine covered in vegetation. You are overwhelmed by a sense of power, just as a gentle breeze rushes past you. Gain blessing tokens equal to your position on the morality track. Well, that sucks, because my position is 0 on the morality track. I haven't had any reason. Nothing has come up. It's almost always through the plot cards. Nothing has come up to affect my morality plus or minus. But this is 3 on top of this 2, which means I'm literally halfway there. 2 more plot cards, 2 more levels, unless I get another clearing. And bosses now. I haven't even. I left the boss cards in here. We're going to draw that randomly when that happens. Okay, but we're starting the next level. And let's see if I can keep a clear head. I'm going to do it opposite side this time. Leave that down. Let's run a new level. And the skirmish. No. No. I'm gonna count on Lady Luck to help me out here. And she did not. This is the same exact thing that happened at the beginning of the first level. Holy shiza. Holy shiza. This stinks. Oh. You may not defend against initial damage. And I've been forgetting about this damn thing, too. Did I take I think I did take initial damage from 1 attack. Should have been 1 less. I'm not going to retcon that. 45 minutes in, that's for sure. Ouch, this is going to suck. Because this is the second card. So 4 plus the dungeon, that's 2. So that's 6. So that's 10 health. Let's hope he rolls doubles. Ah, he did! All right, so the initial attack missed. Okay, I might not be able to ignore it, but your ass can miss, that's for sure. Wow, 10. Why do I feel like this is going to be near the end? I only have 2 left. Oh, he's taking 2 damage. Because of my bow. Nothing about him says anything other than that. So, that 4 becomes a 2. 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. 8. I have to spend both. I have to. Oh, no. Okay, now it's the archer's turn. 6, 7, 8. This only protects from initial damage. Which doesn't count because you can't defend against it. Oh, it's the difference, not added. Sorry, it's the difference. That's 4. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my God, Zolla, I so wanted to campaign with you. But I let you down. Chose poorly a few times. Oh, that is the end. 45 minutes in. And think about it, it would have been a little bit quicker if if I wasn't talking my way through this so that you all knew what was going on. If you were playing this game at home and weren't filming it or explaining it to anyone watching, probably cut almost 10 minutes off of it. So this game just went a little bit more than 30 minutes, if you look at it that way. This is a great freaking game. I'm telling you, I love Grey Gnome games. Even just two of their games in, this and Desolate, with the first expansion packet. The only things I own from this company, I'd love to get my hands on Gate, the little tin game. That looks amazing. I'd love to show that off too. You guys should go check that out. Also, go check out by them Stonefire. That's another one of their new titles, Stonefire. In fact, here, check this out, everyone. If you get Iron Helm, if I can get it out of the box, you get Iron Helm. It actually comes with a free card, bonus card for Stonefire. That's really cool. So I got the card. I got to get around to getting that game. And there's a bunch of other games the company has. Go check them out. This past year that I've discovered Grey Gnome games, I'm really happy I did. So hopefully you will be too. So that's it, everyone. I'm your butt. Oh, isn't it also cool? The rule book is called The Player's Handbook. How freaking cool is that? I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends, I am out of here. Oh, it's a good game. I lose, but it's a good game.